What's up, Maximo TV? I'm Erica Bachelor here in Hollywood at the premiere of the action comedy 30 Minutes or Less, starring the ultimate cast of funny men. What would you buy at the dollar store if you were robbing a bank?
At the dollar store, I'd buy some Altoids so I had good breath.
That's it? And what's in store for the audience at the finale of the film?
It's a really amazing finale. It builds, you have this bank robbery, and that's us getting away from bank robbery, and then it builds to this crazy action set piece with flamethrowers and all this crazy stuff. I think people will be pleased.
And how is it working with Jessie Eisenberg?
Fantastic. I'm a huge admirer of his, and I learned a lot working for them.
Is there any similarities between yourself and your character?
We're both Indian and have beards.
And I heard there was an unlimited supply of Skittles on the set for you. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, on movie sets they have candy everywhere. You eat candy whenever you want.
And what would you say is your favorite candy besides Skittles?
Truth be told, I try to eat healthy. I eat a lot of apples.
How is it working in a cast full of funny men? How is it on every day on the set?
Great, because there's just a bunch of great guys, and so you can't go wrong with any of them. Just people who are ready to show up and work, and they're great at what they do, so you can sit back and just watch them and learn from them, but just a great group of guys.
And can you tell me about your character in the film?
My character's name is Kate, and she plays, she's Aziz's sister, so Chet's sister, and Jessie's love interest.
There's a lot of improvisation in the film. Were you able to do a little improv, or did you?
I was able to do a little bit. It was my first time being on a film where I was able to improv, or being on a project where I was able to improv. So it was really cool to see the people who are really good at what they, at doing this, and learn from them.
Hi, Michael. I heard you're absolutely hilarious in the film. Can you tell me any funny stories from the set?
No, you know what? That's the thing. You do, all these dramas and to beat the boredom, people are really, really funny. And when you're doing a comedy, they're like, all right, dude, it's fine. They know when you're on or when you're trying to make somebody laugh, and they just want to talk about pets or, global warming or something.
Did you have a hard time focusing while on set?
Yeah, I was probably the worst. I was not good. They're like, I'm supposed to be this dramatic actor, but as soon as, Danny McBride started saying something funny, I had the worst. I just couldn't do it. I was saying my lines, trying to do this, and, trying to have a creative choice, but it didn't work out.
My character's Juicy. She's a stripper. There's no bones about just what she is, and she's kind of a little bit of the mastermind of the whole heist, because she kind of sees an opportunity for her to, make some dough and seizes it, and then everything goes to hell in a handbasket after that. So it was fun. I got to show a little skin, throw a couple punches, shoot a couple guns. Not bad for a day's work.
So you got to perform your own stunts in the film?
I did. I actually have pictures to prove it, because I was literally bruised from the waist down from being thrown on a car by Jessie Eisenberg, which I'm embarrassed to say I was thrown on a car by Jessie Eisenberg, because he's shockingly strong for how small he is. I'm a big girl. It takes a lot to wield me around.
How did you balance the comedy and action in the film?
I tried to do my best balancing the comedy and the action in the film, but I feel like we erred on the comedy. I feel like it's a comedy, so at the end of the day, we're never going to be able to compete with the superhero movies, but I can promise you this movie is a lot funnier than Captain America. There's a ton of improvisation in the film. I would say there's very few scenes that don't feature improvisation, and we had so many talented, funny people. From Danny to Jessie, Nick, Danny and Michael Pena, everybody brought something to the table. There's not a scene in the movie, I think, that doesn't have something embellished in it.
Did you have trouble keeping the actors on track during the improvisation scene?
Well, there's a great thing when people get crazy with improvisation is that you have the editing process, so you don't have to use everything. So I try and indulge it as much as possible and let people go crazy, because I know after the fact I can always cut it down and find the best parts.
Believe it or not, the director is a really good friend of mine, so I've already had a chance to see this, and it's an incredible film, and Danny McBride and Nick Swardson just have the most incredible chemistry. It is truly, truly funny. It's a great film.
Now, if you were planning your own bank robbery, what would you buy in the dollar store?
Man, I would just buy all black everything and then go rob it at night. I wouldn't go in with a fake bomb and or with a bomb and try to force people to rob it. But I don't know, like anyone else, I always will watch stuff on like the ID channel about bank robbing and just think like, man, I could pull that. If you were smart enough, it would be real easy to rob a bank. That's my thought process. So.
Jessie Eisenberg, no doubt. Oh, I love Social Networks, one of my favorite movies. So I'm excited to see him kind of, in the more action-packed kind of role. So it's going to be great. I'm working on a Disney show called Pair of Kings. It's on Disney XD and it airs Monday night. So there's a new one on tonight actually. So it's cool. Yeah.
Moneyball comes out September 23rd. It's got Brad Pitt, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Jonah Hill, Chris Pratt, Robin Wright, all-star cast. And I play the role of Chad Bradford. He's a submarine pitcher who, if you don't know what a submarine pitcher is, it's a guy who almost scrapes his knuckles when he's pitching to the plate. And really excited for it to come out. The world premiere is September 8th, and to work with those guys, it was a super relaxed set. Just really an awesome experience, and to move the acting game up, another level is really lucky.
That's a wrap for us here tonight on the red carpet. Go ahead and grab a slice of pizza on us.